All right, crime is rising rapidly. I could have inserted any city with that statement, but I'll focus on San Jose right now. The city's liberal leadership is looking to tax legal gun owners. They think they're the problem for the violence affecting their area. Joining us now to react, attorney and gun rights activist Colion Noir. Colion, it's your fault. You have a license. You're a legal gun owner. You're the problem. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, no, I think at this point, we've really got to sit back and pay attention to what they're trying to do. They're trying to, this is punitive in nature, and also it's designed to prevent anybody who doesn't already have a gun to not want to get a gun. This is a pure direct attack on gun owners and the Second Amendment. And honestly, I think it's a disgusting attempt at trying to generate revenue for the city as well. Because even the mayor said it himself, this isn't going to do anything to stop these shootings, but yet somehow he still wants to do this. And I wonder why. Maybe because it's a great revenue generating scheme for them.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is videos. They say, hey, when you buy a gun, you need to be videotaped because we're worried about you buying a gun and giving it to other people, kind of being the straw buyer for people. Do you have a problem with that?
I genuinely kind of do have a problem with that because by and large, what they're doing is they're just stacking one law on top of one law on top of one law on top of one law. They're trying to build a wall to effectively just push out the Second Amendment altogether. And we've been saying this for years. You give them an inch, they take a mile. California has pretty much every gun law you could possibly think of in the country. But yet, and somehow, they still try to come up with more solutions that aren't doing anything because they don't want to sit down, roll their sleeves up, and do the hard work and try to figure out why this violence is happening in the first place. Their default is always, let's find a way to make it harder on gun owners.
Here is the mayor weighing in on why gun owners should have liability insurance and should be taxed. Listen. In fact, instead of listening, I'll read the tweet out loud. The city council agreed that while the Second Amendment protects the rights of Americans to own guns, it doesn't require taxpayers to subsidize gun ownership. This is a landmark decision for taking action against gun violence. Really subsidizing?
Again, like I told you, I think this is just a backdoor way to generate more revenue, period. Because what do you mean subsidizing the firearm violence in the country? You're still going to have to pay that money for those services anyway. That's what the taxes are for. But yet somehow you think charging gun owners an additional fee is going to do what exactly? It's going to put more money in your pockets, I can tell you that. It's not going to do anything to solve these issues.
And real quick, 15 seconds. This is what the president said 2 weeks ago to solve crime. He's going to focus on gun owners and gun dealers, right?
Well, here's the funny thing about that. If these gun dealers are a problem, you've known they've been a problem. So why is it now that you're just deciding to do these things? It's all red herring. This is not an issue at all. It's just another way for them to find a reason to make it harder on gun owners. And I have to keep repeating that over and over again because people aren't seemingly understanding it.
Legal gun owners are not the issue, and they want us to take a lazy approach to it, and there's a huge pushback for that. Colion, thanks so much. Yeah, an agenda too. They're always coming after what you like to do. Meanwhile, thank you, Colion. Have a great weekend.